Hello, good morning, good day from La Crosse. I went to the town hall event last night in La Crosse, and overall, great experience. Every voter I talked with, fantastic, unified and aligned. I also really enjoyed Mayor Pete. Mayor Pete is why I went, and he did not disappoint. A man of integrity, a man of compassion, a man that knows actually how to empathize. And when he says, I want to hear from you, I believe him. And quick shout out to Shondell. He just introduced Pete, but everybody likes Shondell. He's compassionate, he's kind. If you know him, you like him. But he didn't do anything wrong. The rest of the Democratic Party, my goodness, I am so disappointed. And I got to ask a question, so of course I talked about voter-directed democracy and voter-directed network and ending political corruption and ending political violence. But then they didn't let me ask the question that I really wanted to ask because I said the words online political evolution. So let's break it down. 1, voters. 2, Mayor Pete. 3, corruption and the online political evolution. And 4, the disappointing Democratic Party. Come on, you got to do better. Or go away. Preferably that. 1, voters. All right, all of the voters that spoke, all of the voters I talked to, all carried essentially like the same message with them. Our government system is evil. The party-driven system is evil. It's broken, it's flawed, it's immensely corrupt, it's violent, and it's hateful. Everybody basically said the same thing. So all of the voters are great. Duh, we know that. It's the system that's broken. It's the system that's evil and manipulative and corrupt and uses disinformation and propaganda. It's the system. It's not the voters. The voters are great. 2, Mayor Pete. Mayor Pete, intelligent, empathetic, compassionate. And he's able to be compassionate because he knows how the world suffers. He knows what true military violence is. He's aware, he's lived it. He knows what it is to be a part of a vulnerable population. He knows he's living it. And all of that was clear. So, peaceful Pete for president. I'm good with that. Independent, has to leave the party-driven system, has to leave the Democratic Party. Fuck. Independent, voter-directed, peaceful Pete for president. That works. So, peaceful President Pete called on me. I raised my hand, and I think I scared him. I said the words corruption, and I said online political evolution. So once I got just a few sentences out, the microphone lady was like, just ask your question. Just ask a question. So I was like, okay. So I cut to one of the most important questions. It has to be independent, voter-directed, peaceful Pete for president. I asked if he would run as an independent, and he joked and talked his way out of it, but also addressed the structural issues of corruption. So nicely done, Pete. But when he's ready to be an independent, he'll be peaceful President Pete. And that'll be great for everyone, except for people that prefer evil. If you're like into greed and violence and party-driven politics, independent, voter-directed, peaceful Pete for president won't be good for you. But you can then evolve your consciousness. Choose goodness and holiness and community for all and love for all and be a better human being. And the Democratic Party, the party-driven narratives, the hypocrisy, the inability to talk about the core issues. The rest of the Democratic Party, not the individual elected officials, not the people saying the messages, but what is clearly behind them, Ugh, gross. It was so bad. The Democratic Party was so negative towards other human beings, divisive, violent with their words. Ego-driven. I. Me. Shh. Now, let's think. Negative towards others. Divisive, violent with words. Ego-driven. What other political institution does this remind me of? The Republican Party? The Democratic Party can't say the truth. They can't actually tell you the problem, that it's the corruption of the party-driven system that leads directly to these systemic problems that have been around here for decades, that elections come and go, administrations change, but the corruption of the party-driven system results in these terrible problems. And if you can't tell the truth, you be mean. You be violent with your words. You blame others. Oh, again, meanness. Violence with your words. Sounds like the Republican Party these days. Or you could tell the truth and say that it is the corruption of the party-driven system that has always been the root of the problem and what really needs to change, and that the online political evolution is a solution to the party-driven problem. And then, instead of all this negativity, these cycles of negativity, you could talk about courage and justice and temperance and wisdom and community for all and love for all and compassion and peacefulness and playfulness and intelligence and delicious food and amazing music and incredible sports and literature and poetry, right? We can just live in a world where like the good things dominate instead of having these systems of negativity and violence dominate and people doing their best to squeeze goodness out of the world. That sounds better.
Do you hear the people singing the song of angry men?